Hello, hello, goodbye, and hello again. I'm going to be reviewing Coded Arms. Again, this is a follow-up to my other review because I finally finished the game. And now there's another thing that pisses me off about this. Now loading. We're probably gonna go over the 10-minute time limit just from waiting for it to load. Konami. God. This is Konami. Single player. I'm going to go to terminal. Now check this out. Sector 3, look, there's only like 2 sectors to the whole game. Like the main game. No, I've already completed the main game story. The system has got the new battlefield is transformed into infinite labyrinth of data. Basically, what that is basically that means that it just does a random rerun of all the levels you've already done, and every time you go through them, it's more and more enemies in every level, and it doesn't have a definite ending, hence the name Infinity Mode. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a dumb idea. They should have just made the main game longer. I mean, like, not like a rerun, not like just a random selection of all the levels, but just add more levels to the game. I mean, this wasn't a very long game, but it was freaking, like Sector 1 was, like, pretty easy. It didn't take me long to get through it, but Sector 2 was, like, brutally difficult to get through. And although if you watch my other video, you know what I'm talking about. And Infinity Mode, that's stupid. I mean, like, why would I just want to just keep on playing until either I was so bored with it that I shut it off and never played it again, or until the battery ran out. Guess which would probably come first, the batteries would run out. But actually I'd probably turn it off before then. But, you know, I mean, and what really pissed me off is that after I got through this level here, it like after I beat the final boss of the final level of the main story of the game, it gave me another weapon, but that's the last enemy that you ever fight in the game. I mean, I know that helps in the random level rerun whatever thingy, but still, why give me another weapon when there's nothing left of the main story? I don't care if it's like, if I get to, like, I mean, they focus too much on the extra stuff in the game and too little on the actual game. I guess they care more about unlockable content than they do about the main story of the game. And God, I'm gonna sell this. I mean, even if I only get $1 for it, I'd be happy. Although, considering it's a PSP game, I might not even get that, even though I'm trading it in its original box. So, yeah, I mean, that Infinity Mode thing, I mean, that's just a stupid idea. They should have just made the main part of the game, like, longer, so that you didn't, like, go through, like, one level and then, like, breeze through it, and then the second level of the game was, like, brutally difficult. I mean, Infinity Mode, I mean, that would be like diving into the sewers, like a never-ending river of turd. I mean, seriously. Like Infinity Mode, that's like diving into like a manhole or something, and then just swimming down the like swimming in a never-ending river of turd. I mean, the main game was just too short. I mean, I finished it within like a few weeks of getting it. I mean, but it was like stupidly easy, like the first few levels, and then like the last 3 levels were like all of a sudden horribly difficult. I mean, that's what sucks about the PSP. They have to like cut it down. They have to like give you so little game on these little discs, that to counteract the fact that they're so short, they make it like brutally difficult. And on like the second level of the game, I mean, Rainbow Six Vegas, I rented it for the PSP, I mean, they took out so much from the 360 version. I mean, I never played the 360 version, but I heard that it was pretty cool. And I've even seen the previews for it, but even from watching the previews and the trailers and the gameplay videos, I could tell that it's nothing like the PSP version. I mean, seriously, there was almost no resemblance to the original game at all on the PSP version. It sucked. And I mean, I'm just gonna give you like a few minutes if we don't go over the time limit just from waiting for the game to load. God, this game's it's just too hard. It gets way too hard way too early. But it's like really short. But it's like as hard as a freaking like. I really don't like the controls. I mean, why couldn't it have been like SOCOM Fireteam Bravo, where you like just walk around and then there's like a lock-on button? I mean, that would have at least made it easier to control, but no, you like push these buttons to like turn and use this joystick to move. And speaking of the joystick, I've never really liked the joystick on this thing. It's just not a very good pick. Another bad PSP game that I'm gonna trade in that I don't like. Oh, it just fell down. Let's hope it didn't break. Well, it didn't actually, but you know what I mean. I'm just kind of exaggerating. And there you have it.